Good morning, teacher Tim. Please do me a favor. This morning I read some sentences about the Kun Vichai, the owners of the Leicester City football clubs, and I found something unclear in the above sentences. So I would like you to explain me what is the hidden meaning inside. Thank you.
Hey, good morning there, Super Dad. So, what the meanings of to put something on, to hold, to create? I think you understand that, right? He put on social night, so he just created social nights just for to put something on. It's like wearing something, right? He was a great person to have around the club, have around something. Yes, someone who was just there, have around. That's a good one too. Some of the decisions he had to make were not easy. He had the best interests. He was always thinking of the club first, and whatever could improve them or whatever they enjoyed, he thought of them first. So, what do you think? And also, Super Dad, I, deleted and left the WeChat group, as I will, consolidate most of what I'm creating is going to be more for Thailand, and WeChat to me is in Thailand. Going to do a little bit more inside messenger with some of the Americans, Teacher Andy, Chef Barry, more Thai super engineers, and the line group to me is just a special little one because Thai people use line, as you know. So that's important to keep line, the Passionate Pioneers available. But Messenger is the key one. So I had a great talk with Super Dad Sunchai this morning. He has a beautiful vision and going to start back up at KMUTT January 15th. But I'm going to be there, in November and December creating. Again, this is not about the money. This is about the interests of the engineers and how to create. And he had some beautiful ideas, so I just want to be able to write down the plan and start it.
Yes, thank you, Teacher Tim. I think in such a way, but I would like to confirm if my understanding is completely correct.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll describe it the best that I can, like I did, even though I know that you know. But so, are you creating these sentences like he put on social nights just for staff, or are you reading it from something? He was a great person to have around the club. Did someone write that? I'm sure someone wrote that, right? Expressing their feelings about him.
Yes, thank you, Teacher Tim. Very nice to hear about what you talked with Professor Sunchai this morning, and you are creating something special end of this year. And I agree with you. Is now let this talk and chat in the messenger. It is main channels. Many people from Thailand, from America, and the others join chatting. Especially for Barry Anderson, he is very good, and he's also seriously about the organic business, and they have a lot of idea to share. I expect to see both of you go on live some days. Might be that after he come back from Philippines for his piece fixing. Yeah, I agree with you, and I will join more chatting in the messengers, as you said.
Yeah, thank you, Super Dad Peapod. Yes, we'll do some things with Chef Barry once he gets back. That's going to be really good. Your video talking about the organic farming is very important, and there really is a lot of interest for that, for people to discuss. So, yeah, and then also the Messenger, we have quite a few engineers that I know are listening as they respond to me still privately, asking questions about what's being said, you see. WeChat, I spent a lot of time the last 2 years. Now, with what Super Dad Suchai is sharing with me, we have an opportunity. He's going to be creating some English environments, and he wants me to keep going with the activities and show up a couple days a week at the university. And he's going to be sending the seniors to me. There's TOEIC. Also, I want to be involved with the TOEIC, and I know I can bring a special, part to it to make it more interesting. So we'll work on that together, Super Dad. Okay?
Yes, Teacher Tim is correct. I'm creating one video clips. I would like to pinpoint my audiences, my fans, about how important when you read news from the BBC and other platforms. And what I'm going to pinpoint in the video clips I'm creating is you cannot sing in your native tongue and translate into the other language. It is impossible because it's a difference in terms of the culture, belief, and so on. So when you understand the context in English language, you have to sing everything in English. And if you try to translate into Thai, it is so difficult because you have to compare the meanings and you have to sing quite a lot. But what I like to suggest, the people who read English message, they not just only read, but they are supposed to feel it. And finally, they will understand what is inside the sentences and clauses. That is what I'm going to create and pinpoint to my audiences in my next video clip. Okay, that's good. I'll, as you know, I share the videos that you make, and this will be a very good one to share with the super engineers because I'm going to be doing some TOEIC with them starting in January. And yeah, they're going to go through the tests, the examinations, the practice, but also they have an opportunity, I'll share with them, that they can ask questions. And that's the key. As we know, the TOEIC, they just sit in classrooms and practice. They don't really ever ask any questions, but they have an opportunity with Teacher Tim to do that and to have some fun. Yeah, I thought I already answered it. Number two, it's just nice to have someone who's there, during the special times and through the celebrations and through the down times as well. But, always there. And the third one, best interests, what it's not about him. So it was about, all the people that he hired, all the individuals, maybe their families, what was best for them, their interests, so that's really a special guy who Thailand lost. Yeah, I appreciate Teacher Tim for your description. Teacher Tim, I would like to ask about our plans to join the summer camp in Temple next year, April next year. I'm not sure about your plan. If you are available during 10 to 20 as previously planned. So if so, I will plan and I will arrange something with my friend at bottom of the temple. I'm not sure because if you at that time you are engaged with something at the KMUTT or what. So if yes, 10 to 20 is already confirmed.
Yes, I will be there. It's during Songkran, so KMUTT shuts down for a while anyway. This will be a good opportunity actually to, let some of the super engineers know more about this event. Not that they would come. Maybe there are a few from down south that they'll be home. Who knows? But I will go down there, and I can't confirm Teacher Patty, because it's Songkran. I would like to spend time with her, but she's also extremely busy. She's doing something that, even Chef Barry doesn't even see in the world. She's creating a wellness community based on the facts and an idea. There are many humans very aware of their own health, and they are actually doing something about it. They're in the action stages. It's the opposite of what Chef Barry even shares. That's long gone. The elite controlling. There are people now taking charge, just like yourself as well, creating with Shiwadi. So, I'm just a project-based teacher who will continue to deeply listen, as you know. I'm just not here to connect with people that don't get it. I have to keep going, and I'm going to begin to stand with my wife now to create her vision with her boss, and that's a very giant, innovative wellness community that even Thailand has not seen yet. They are basing it, though, on facts that it's needed in this world. It's needed in Thailand, and they're going to do something about it. These are two women backed by many spiritual leaders from Thailand and Singapore and other countries, and I'm going to be someone who guides this as well, and going to have fun. I'm retired, Super Dad. I retired from DSIL, KMUTT. I spoke with Super Dad Sunshine today, and I just want to help him with his vision. I even shared that I failed to get the super engineers to communicate. But he also said that, he has a lot to learn from me. And he is ready now to begin to implement. And so it's very interesting to be part of Thailand and the educational world now in another way, just like you are, not inside the four walls. It's a waste of time.
Thank you, Teacher Chin. If so, I'll go further about our plan. Arrange the special course for new novices who will join the event at the temple. And I got another idea. I know this Patty is always engaged by her business, but my idea is possible. Even if 10 days is so long, but if you can have a good times with the Patty at the temple, it would be fine, because she can take some day off from her company, and then spend some days out of 10, enjoy the meditation activities in there.